Bro,
You put cheese
bro.
on top of your eggs and then maple syrup?
Yes. How is that not normal?
Regular scrambled eggs and you throw maple syrup on it. It wouldn't be that bad.
Are they drowning it?
No, I'm not drowning my shit in maple syrup, but I am just putting it on
The
it.
fact that he's pouring maple syrup all over his eggs.
What's
You're
wrong
not
with
dropping
that?
shit. Cause you're not dropping that shit like for a little flavor. You are putting maple syrup on your eggs like you would a pancake. That's what you said.
Bro, literally, eggs don't taste like shit unless you put hella salt and pepper on that
Cause
shit.
you eat at diners.
Bro,
They
what
have
the
dog shit
fuck?
eggs.
That's why you put syrup on it, Gabriel. That's why you put syrup on it.
So put some salt and pepper on it, bro.
Bro,
What's wrong with you?
no, there's cheese on it. I don't want salty cheese. I don't want salty cheese, Gabriel. I don't want salty cheese. I don't want salty cheese. I'd rather have sweet eggs than salty cheese eggs, bro. No. But you put, but you're telling me.
No, listen. If they don't taste like shit, why don't you get an omelet with vegetables?
Because omelets don't taste like shit either. It's eggs. It's an egg, bro. It's an egg. It's the same thing.
Listen.
It's the same argument with people who eat white rice, bro.
No, don't even start with that. Don't even start with that.
White rice is good. Well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay.
White rice is good.
Okay.
But it doesn't taste like shit. It doesn't taste like shit.
If you make shitty white rice.
No, it does not.
It literally.
Depends on what you're cooking it for. If you're cooking it for some Asian shit, no, it don't. Because Asian shit mixes their white rice with things.
Yeah, they mix it with stuff.
You're right.
But if you're like making Latino rice and it doesn't taste like shit, who the fuck are
That's
you?
different.
That's
That's different.
Latino white rice, the shit that I make, you put onions in that, garlic in that, maybe add a little bit of seasoning sometimes.
Nah, I never had Latino white rice. I always do see like yellow rice from what I see.
I mean, yeah, yellow rice.
See their yellow rice or they squeezing their white rice.
The way my family do it, bro. So we put cup of water, cup of rice, mix that shit together. But we don't mix that shit together. So actually, here's how we do it, right? You get the pot, right? You put oil in the pot. It heats up. You put onions in the pot. Then that cooks for a little bit. Once that cooks for a little bit, you put garlic in the pot. Once that cooks for a little bit together, because garlic cooks faster than the onions. After that, you put the rice in there and you mix it up. So you get the garlic involved with the rice and the rice involved with the onion and the onion involved with the oil. And after that's all mixed together good, you pour the water in. And then you just let it sit there. It boils down all the water. It vanishes, evaporates, all that good shit, right? And you just get some good.
Who the fuck asks, bro? Wait, all right. Change the topic. Change the topic. Change the topic. Change the
Back to
topic.
what you were saying. Back to what you were saying. The reason your eggs are plain is because you get them from diners. And diners don't make good eggs. They just don't.
So why is it a problem?
I'm not gonna lie.
Why is it bad?
I understand. I never said it was bad. I said it's fat people shit.
How is it fat people shit,
it's
bro?
The thing. It's not the thing that you're.
common,
Again,
though.
I said this, bro. If you were just eating your eggs with the maple syrup shit on like a pancake or something, and it's just mixing up, all right, cool, whatever, that's normal. But you are going out of your way to tell the fucking waitress, yo, put some cheese on my eggs and then some maple syrup. And I know diner eggs. Them shits is wet and shitty ass texture and they trash. So I understand why you want to put something in it. But maple
Like,
syrup
there's
on
times
your
you-
eggs?
Bro, so let me get this right. Do you put cheese on your eggs? Do you put cheese on your eggs?
Yes, that's normal.
So you're putting cheese on your eggs. You're
I don't
putting
do it.
salt.
That's normal.
You're putting salt.
No, I
on
don't
these
put
cheese
salt
eggs.
If there's cheese, I don't put salt. That's why I'm agreeing with you on. That's why I said stop.
Okay,
the
so
cheese.
how do you make your eggs?
The way I make my eggs
My thing
is
if you
like
if
an
you put
actually
cheese, at least
good
it's-
solid
why don't
way,
you
so it
put-
actually makes the egg pop. What you do is you get the egg. I'm gonna explain this shit, by the way, so don't say you didn't ask because you did. You get the egg, you crack 2 or 3, put it in a bowl. You put salt in those eggs before you start whisking it because it breaks apart the proteins and gives it a better texture. Then you start mixing that shit together, and on the side you get a pan. You cut like a tablespoon of butter. Put that on the pan, low heat. Low heat. It's not supposed to be hot. You pour the scrambled eggs onto the pan, and now it's a little salted. You got the butter flavor, and you start mixing that shit up. And eventually, depending on how curdled and dry or whatever you want your eggs to be, you can get it at a certain consistency that's a really fucking nice mouthfeel, visually very appealing, and flavor-wise is great. Because eggs actually do have a really good flavor. It's just that when you put them in a diner and all they do is oil, egg, cook that shit at a higher temperature to get it done,
They
Fuck
do it
all
too.
that shit. It's the same way you're saying, oh, eggs are flavorless. Instead of pouring fucking maple syrup on that bitch, which is fat as fuck.
No, it's not, bro. It's
Maple
not.
syrup is fat as fuck. It's just sugar, especially the kind that we get in the States. It's just sugar because you're not getting that Canadian pure shit from the tree. You are getting maple syrup from a
Duh,
dime,
it's just sugar.
which
But
is good as fuck. But
it,
it's
bro,
fat.
if
You're fat.
sugar, because
There's nothing
if
wrong with
sugar
that, but
equal,
you're fat.
if sugar equaled fat, bro, literally anything that we eat would just be fat people shit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
Loki,
We live in America,
It
hello?
depends on how much you put. Cause I do the same just sometimes.
He's-
But like because I don't eat a lot of sweet shit.
He said he puts as much on his eggs as he does on a pancake.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I
You
didn't.
said equal. You said equal.
I
That's
said,
what you
I said
word
when I
for word.
pour it on the pancake,
That's
I
it.
transfer
Look
it over
at
to
them
the
like-
eggs.
These are the eggs. These are the eggs that I make.
This my
They are
thing,
slow
so-
cooked so that
I
there's
put-
enough
like-
curdles to have a nice
like,
texture. If you
like,
want it
like,
cooked
like-
more so it's not as wet, that's valid. You can cook it more. But this is how you do. You put it with the butter and the salt. It's just a pinch of salt. It's not enough to be
Right.
fucking
How
crazy.
you get a little bit of maple syrup and you put that shit in like a squiggly
Because you're
line.
fucking
Oh
retarded.
my god, bro.
That's what
Okay,
you like,
wait.
that's what you
No,
like.
when it comes
I
to
wasn't-
when it comes
again-
to egg sandwiches, I put ketchup. That's different. It's
Which is fine.
wait. Doesn't ketchup have sugar in it? But that's not fat people
Yeah,
shit.
but it's
That's
like-
not fat people shit. What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's still
What-
fat.
what is
That's
your
why I said
logic?
it's
What is
fine.
your logic, bro?
Okay.
What is your logic?
That's why I said
It's the same
fine.
thing.
Okay, did you hear the pause?
Bro,
Did you
no,
hear the
bro.
pause? It's still like, okay, but it's not maple syrup. Because ketchup has more than just sugar. Maple
It
syrup?
depends on how much you're putting on your
Exactly.
pancake,
Like, I'm
you're
not
drenching
this
your
is the thing.
pancake, boom.
If you're making an egg sandwich and you put like a fuck ton of ketchup on that bitch, you're weird. What the fuck are you doing? Right? You put ketchup because it has a nice little flavor, you have a little bit. But maple syrup, you are putting as much as you put on a pancake on your eggs. It's just sugar. It's not no extra
But it
shit.
depends
It's
on how
just
much he's
sweet.
putting on.
I'm not
He
putting.
said it's
I'm
little
not
pancake.
putting that much. I'm just saying when I put the pancake, when I put the syrup on my pancakes, I transfer the pour to the eggs. I'm not just drowning my shit in syrup,
You do the same shit as the pancake.
bro. I'm not.
That's what you're
Bro,
telling
pancakes
me.
are bigger than a pile of eggs, bro.
He's not wrong. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not wrong, fam. Next time you make this shit, you are showing us.
I'm taking a picture next time I do it.
Yeah, you are
You
taking
have,
the
you have
video.
to show us. 'Cause, like, I need to see the actual. Like,
It's like, I do not trust you just off words.
because
Your
because
explanation is
I do the same
crazy.
thing. But it's like I don't drown my shit. 'Cause I can't eat
Exactly.
shit like that,
Like if
crazy.
it wasn't drowning it, or if it's not equivalent to the pancake, then it's not that weird. It's still a little weird. It's still fat people shit because maple syrup's fat people shit. Period. But it's like, it's not that
Yo,
weird.
I hate this nigga, bro.
But listen, my other thing is you're saying that putting hot sauce on eggs is weird.
Bro,
Do you know what hot
it's
sauce is?
weirder than syrup,
syrup?
bro. It's weirder
How?
because
they're both tablets though. It's
I'll
not
say
both.
people
It
use
is-
hot sauce.
it's
on
not
everything,
weird,
which
but-
I still think it's weird. I agree with you on that. But they put
It
it
makes
on
more sense.
everything.
it makes
'Cause
more
hot
sense.
sauce, all it is flavor wise is either tangy or zesty with some salty fucking hints.
Zesty.
And then yeah, zesty isn't lemony. Smart shit.
Nigga eat gay eggs.
Okay, bro. He's- anyway, so it's like a little bit of zest or maybe just not, and it's a little salty, and then it's just spice, and that's all it is, an extra flavor when you missing something. You just putting sugar on your shit. Like you might as well grab
Bro,
those fucking sugar packets.
what
out the
I'm
coffee
saying-
thing
what
and
I'm
pour that
saying
all over your eggs.
It's more hell no, bro. That's literally sugar
It's the
crystals.
same
It's,
flavor.
no, it's different. It's different. It's
the
different.
same flavor, though.
Bro, syrup does not taste like sugar, and sugar does not taste like syrup, even though it's literally the same thing.
They pretty fucking
Wait,
similar.
no,
They're really
because syrup is corn syrup, right? Or you're hurting my brain. You're hurting my brain. You're hurting my brain. But look,
corn syrup.
yeah, corn syrup is worse.
You do that, that's
But
crazy. That's like,
corn syrup is
that
actually
obese
nasty.
people shit.
But look,
Like there's fat people shit, that's obese people shit. Continue.
Yeah.
it makes more sense for me to discover eggs and syrup than hot sauce and syrup because eggs is a breakfast food, bro. You don't
But
put.
how are you imagining people putting the hot sauce on the syrup? Like are you imagining that shit to be red?
hot sauce on eggs? Yes, it's just red sauce on eggs.
I'm saying, are you seeing the eggs and they are just red? The eggs are red.
No, it's not just red eggs. That if you do that, that shit is weird. Like that shit
cool.
is.
So we're on the same page where you just put a couple drops of hot sauce around the eggs.
Yeah.
So it's not that spicy. It's just an additional flavor to occasionally.
But I'm saying it's
when you get eggs at a diner, they're bland as fuck.
But my thing is, I don't get how it triggers in your brain. Hey, hot sauce is normal, but syrup is not. When eggs is a breakfast food, it's a breakfast food, bro.
What law? You live in Tennessee, by the way. Is it that you can't eat spicy shit in the morning?
No, it's not a law. It's not a law. Look. Eggs is a breakfast food, right? What is a breakfast condiment? Ketchup
which has
and syrup are breakfast condiments, right? That's why you put ketchup on your hash browns, that which led to ketchup on eggs. You also put syrup on your pancakes, which led to syrup on your eggs. But where do we get hot sauce from?
From just, okay, to be fair, I'll give you that. That's a good connection. It is weird as fuck that it happened. However, hot sauce just goes on fucking everything. It just goes, because all it is a little bit of spice, a little bit of salt, and sometimes, depending on the kind that you like, because there's different fucking kinds you can pick. You don't gotta like be a baby. Sometimes have a little bit of a zesty lemon taste to them.
Oh my god, here this nigga go again with his gay eggs, bro. I'm done, bro. You win, bro. You win.